before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Well, there you go. It's the intro for The Witcher 3 for you if you've never seen it before. Crazy Man here, how you again? So, we've got the Blood and Wine expansion which we're going to start. I'm going to start a new game, Blood and Wine only, which it levels you to the correct gear and level that are suitable for the quests. So we're going to go for that. I never made it far enough in the main game to be able to be a high enough level to actually make it, to be able to do this expansion. I tried it before just by starting a new game, so we'll do it just story and swords, which is normal mode. The game's hard enough. Right, so here we are. Blood and Wine. Just give me all the tutorial stuff to give you. Yes, yes, okay, we'll just quickly. Yep, okay, I know, yep. We'll do all this off screen. There's points to put into the Witcher itself. I'm not going to spend too much time doing this on screen because it will take up a lot of time during the gameplay, and I'd rather you guys see a gameplay for yourself. I'll explain how I'm building my character, but we should go. Wants us to go to the notice board. Right.
Now, whoa.
So let's see what we got.
What's the rush?
just after the contract. There we go. Meet the knights from Toussaint.
Giddy up.
Holloway. Not going to spend too much time in this main area here. Trying to get through it as quick as we can, just so we can get to the new map and everything else. Hanging bodies, lovely. So a lot of this I've already done on my main game, but make sure you start it from here to go to Toussaint. You don't just load into that map. Kind of good, gives it a bit of a story. Loading. Some nice horse armor.
Slow now. Whoa.
Leave us be, we beg you.
Slow now.
We've not got no need for your help.
Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly. The prowlers to be banished for good.
Milton, look.
Geralt!
In the flesh.
Hail, Witcher! Let us go inside and greet you as befits an old friend.
And you, fear not. We shall put an end to the rule of outlaws, soon.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyrin and Palmerin de Lawnful. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our, surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
Ooh, do we want to get rid of these bandits? First ones will come and replace them. Let me help you with the bandits. Do you know what, we're feeling selfish and
No point
I'm gonna
fighting
have to help
bandits.
this place
Kill
develop.
these and others just as bad, or possibly worse, will come in to fill the void.
To
Kill
cast a
monsters
blind eye
and
upon
come
the
eat their
evil.
guts.
There is no honor in it.
Can't stay here to protect these folk from the dangers that come their way daily. Saw what I saw. Heard them urge you to leave these raiders alone. Must have good reason to do that.
Do you suggest that should we help, we assume responsibility for their fate, for their lives? This burden we cannot agree to bear.
Geralt speaks wisely. We know neither this land
I
nor
do.
its peoples nor its customs. And we have come with another duty altogether.
Ah, how I long to return to Toussaint, where all is simpler.
Soon, my friend, soon. First, let us convey our missive to Geralt in the manner tradition ordains.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition,
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Well, I guess so. There'd be no point doing this video otherwise.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. The bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect. But of this beast, nothing is known. Save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
That's not good. We don't need to think about it. We're gonna take it.
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract? Excellent!
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ha! Then post-haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
Toussaint. Goodbye, Velen. Leave this shithole behind. Glum, gloomy, horrible place. God, the link for that loading screen, I may as well have walked there myself. But we're here, finally. Holy moly.
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
Wow,
You'll
look at
find
that, guys.
Beauclair has changed some these past
What a view.
years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
Oh shit. Yeah, we knew that was a good idea. Fuck me, that easy gets it back. Unnecessary. Throw the horse. Bucket stuck on his fucking head, look. Up a barrel. Right, this is not good.
For the glory of her grace, I shall make pate of you.
These guys trying to get him there. god. Come on, take a swing. See, look, this is fun. Not even scratching it. Try to place it down. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, man. How many of these kills then? Can you imagine the more we hurt? He's gonna get. Oh, dear. That's not good. That is just a bullshit move right there. Try something smart. Use the Quinn sign. It's a shield to hit us. We survive one hit. Survive around like a fucking idiot because it's wasting. Jesus. Very dangerous. Whoa! Now we can. Back up. Come on, try and attack it. Oh god, that was pretty much on my head. Oh, holy shit. You're getting me. Right, you're coming. That was not fair. Come on, we can do this. Oh no, I jumped the wrong way. Arsehole. Imagine getting it by like, holy fuck. Oh, he got me again with it. I'm taking my potions now because our toxicity level's getting higher. Oh no. This is I'm gonna have to do a quick inventory check here. I need white honey. White honey clears all toxicity levels, but also clear any effect that you have at the moment. So we're going to put that, it heals us instantly. We're going to throw this in. We're going to fucking poison him as well. We need any advantage we got because I have no time to do my skills. So if I do that, straight away, like the rest of that's that sign. Poison, is that doing anything? Come back to the poison. Chuck hands at me as well, let's set me fire. I keep over doing the dodge. Jump far away. Back, there we go. That was lucky we had that shield from them. Let's put that back. We got so this is just a normal move. Oh, no, good job we had the shield. Oh god, that was so good. Come on, let me try that poisoning and that poison back. Come on. Oh, I don't like how he pauses that. Poisoned it, that's very long that time. I'll think of another one. Go off. Come back in for the poison. Come on, mate. This way. That's it. Run for that, you fucker. Come on. We got this. Oh shit, I nearly didn't get this. There we are, come on, let's fucking hit. We still got a coin to shoot. So we can pick one hit at least. He's not getting us, come on, we're gonna do it. Oh, there we go, we lost our shot. Be cautious. You never know. We always kill us right there. That is embarrassing for me. There we go, you big ugly fucker. Boom. Done. Whew.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it.
No
Put up
way
a
I'm
good
keeping
fight
that.
against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Tucson we mostly chase bandits, but I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again.
The river
No,
surrendered a corpse.
not again.
It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Lovely. Oh, chop his fucking head off. Goods. Okay. Well, look, we got an extra skill point. 45 to spend now. Nice. Right. Okay, so there we go. Look. Our first big bastard of a monster slain. And we get to cut their head off. Awesome. What do we get? Got some mutagens. Nice. Got a mutagen. A greater one there. That's good. I'll take all that. Alright, well, we shall call it there for the first episode. Let's see we look. Oh, before we do go, I shall show you the map quickly. Yes, yes, markers. Okay, yep, yep. Okay, done. Right. This is us here. This little farmyard area. This is a castle. Oh, more tutorials. Look, get out of it. Right. There's a castle over there. Get down here. There's a pretty decent sized map for a DLC. It's bigger than most standalone games by themselves. Map doesn't do it too much justice. From there to there. But, you know, that's a bit of a walk to get to that city. So yeah. Episode 1 of The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine. I shall catch you guys for episode 2 when we're ready for the next one. That was it, more tutorials. Right, cheers guys.